have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, ping. What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly—
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous.
Well, approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable—
It does not require as much as you may think.
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with...
Do not be troubled, young lady.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you... According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianhe. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place. What marvelous tea. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the...
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate...
Thank you. Okay, since we have the time, can I ask... Sure thing. What would you... I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over...
Where you heading?
What's wrong, Chuyu? Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since... Oh! About that. Well, you guys just seem super special. Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke...
One is indeed an adeptus.
Huh? I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all... She put me on her back and flew me to her cool adeptus house, and fed me some sort of magic potion. I really wanted to thank her, but so... I just kind of wanted a pure white illuminated... Have you ever met one that's pure...
Never has one met an adeptus with such features.
That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help... Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first! Okay, I'll go... Wangshu Inn. Do you remember this place, Granny? Yes. The fish here is very delicious. I believe I used to have a room here. I'll come with. I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar... Whoa! Shao! What are you doing here?
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely... It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepta.
An impressive imitation. Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but the Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and...
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of when dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world. A mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choice.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong. Although I do believe there was an occasion...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should end here. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer,
Everyone! I think Granny is
Slowly now. Calm your...
A long time ago.
So what Xianyun...
I don't remember. I'm very sorry. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating but one day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of, he told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is... And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms and...
I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, you're not useless.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process.
Next location. There isn't really a landmark there. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon...
Give me some space. Dodge this.
What's the hurry?
Excuse me.
I don't remember this. Still, I was thinking.
Huh?
I'm not sure. Maybe...
I don't remember playing it that much. Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times, and we stopped once we realized I was no good at the whole seeking part. Not here.
Way ahead of you.
Off we go! Adventure!
Excuse me.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
You're over. Excuse me.
Freeze!
Way ahead of you.
Let's light it up!
Here's your space.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny?
Let me think. I feel, but I don't think I stayed here.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Here's your space. Dodge this. On you. Ah, it's a monster. No dice? Yeah, I'll get you next time.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shoo, it was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. I remember that night. I alone am the source of this sin.
Sin? Oh,
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember eventually. The house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby...
my dad?
He was my pride and joy. And so are you, Xianyun. But you're... always going to be different from me. I
don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. All right. Let's not stand around.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but...
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only...
Does this place feel familiar?
Let me see... How strange. Have I lived here? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiar. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on...
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, Yeah, that's true. Paimon was hoping this...
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet.
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's